Greetings, this is Noble Kale from noblecale.com. I have here a game called Afterdeath, and it's by Nonadecimal. I'll put his Twitter details into the video description, and you should definitely check him out. He's awesome as hell. Now, this one is a platformer game, and I've seen it before in videos and a couple of other things, but this is actually the first time that I personally have looked at it. So, new one to me. It has some absolutely badass music. I'm going to turn that on now. I have no idea where Eric has scored such beautiful music, but if I didn't have the wonderful talents of CFX, I would be jealous of this. Anyway, so you have a couple of different options here. This is the title screen. You have Become Death, Accolades, Options, and Exit. Anyway, so this is the build from Feedback Friday number 47 that I'm looking at. So let's have a look at Accolades. Wow. Okay, so basically stats, ongoing stats, challenges, achievement-like things. And so back to here, so options menu, you have How to Be Death, and a couple of other things. One of the things that I'm less pleased about is okay, I heartily retract that statement. There's music controls here, all sorts of stuff, so that's fantastic. Alright, now let's jump straight in there. Okay, so we have this wonderful map, intro transit screen, Cliffs of Despair, a single step. I hit the red button, which is B. I'm using an Xbox 360 controller. I hit B, and that's gone back. Let's go forwards. Press the A button. Fantastic. Okay. Now, be aware that I haven't played this one, but it looks intense, and I've seen the videos, so I'm 100% going to embarrass myself here, and I love it to death. Now, the idea, I believe, is that you are Death, and you've lost your Scythe, and each level represents a different afterlife from different mythologies. You can slide down the walls, so that's pretty cool. Now, from memory, I've seen that it has different types of jumps. So you got that jump. You have the upward jump, which is a little bit different. So this is telling me that one, and this is actually just a kind of tutorial, so it's showing me all the different jumping techniques. Here we go. Right, so that's horizontal, and that's up. Okay, there we go. So again, it's teaching me all the different types of jumps. And that's a smooth, flawless teaching technique. That's fantastic. Even an idiot like myself can get it. Right, so there you go. Boom. Within the first 10 seconds, I'm aware of the different jumping techniques. So that's pretty spot on. And down we go. I'm just going to jump straight down. There's no indication as to why it would be bad for me to fall down here. Okay. Now, normally I would be like, I'm in the bottom of a pit, but I know from 5 seconds ago I can just do this. Boom. No problemo. So far what we're looking at is a really nice, simple little jumping tutorial level. And again, it just kind of tells you, reminds you, use this one. Okay, this is actually an overhang. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get up there. I don't know if I can, so let's see what we can do here. There we go. I used upper, right, and jump, and it kind of grabbed onto it. So done. I know how to reach overhangs. This looks interesting. That's an enemy looking thing. No. Must be like a lost soul kind of deal. No problems there. They're the same colour as the background. As the ground, so there's no real threat conveyed, and they move slowly, so I was willing to run into it to sort of teach myself whether they would pose a threat or anything like that, so that's not an issue. What I'm going to do is jump high enough up here, boom. So what we're sort of seeing here is that it's got the same sort of jumpy style as games like Meat Boy, and I think it's They Bleed Pixels have sort of given us this. It's a platformer, but you can wall jump. Really nice and fun. Alright, found the door. And this is great. So it gives me this nice little score screen to basically say, you know, you've taken this much time. I can stay here. It's even telling me which buttons to press because it's detected that I've got an Xbox 360 controller, so I like this. Does this little Death's Journey Continues match the level graphically? Not really convinced, but it doesn't matter so much because it is internally consistent. The font's good, the colours were pretty good. That part's a bit of a wash, so that's fine. No worries. Okay, Heights of Solitude. I'm actually thinking I might break this up into 2 different videos or so, but we'll have a look. I have no idea what's down there. Death. Clearly, even death can die. Let's go exploring. I think it's important to, on a Feedback Friday, to sort of break it if you can. Go explore. Alright, so that's pretty much nothing. I don't think that there's a run. Oh, found it. Right trigger. Excellent. Let's do this. I'm pretty much of the opinion that I can probably do the whole thing in run mode. I suspect that that's sort of where Eric wants us to go. Though you can see that I'm absolutely failing. Hey, when I embarrass myself for your amusement and feedback, I truly mean it. Alright. Get it? No, have to do it. Skeleton's arms look a little bit short, I mean. I feel like when other people must when they play Armthack. It's like, it's a simple jump, and yet for some reason I've fallen off it like 50 times or so. Anyway. Pretty sure I was not meant to do that. Yeah, these vicious overhangs indicate that I have to go and fulfill that jump. I definitely want to see sort of the first speed runs. Get back up there, you. Yeah, what I was saying is that I really want to see some speed runs of this when it sort of gets released and gets a bit more popular. I think that that's one of the things that people will definitely be doing. I can't seem to get him to jump higher. He doesn't really jump much higher than that for me, and I can't grip onto the edge. Not entirely sure. Let's run over to here. It's going to end in an overhang, isn't it? Yep. And now we watch as Kale fails to secure a simple jump for 10 minutes. No, seriously, I'll cut the video. Yeah, I can't. I'm going to try the... okay. Right, I'm using the Xbox 360 controller and I'm using the D-pad because that's more natural to me, but what I'm noticing is if you look in the bottom left there's an L and a stick. That's the controls. Now watch as this is me pressing the D-pad up and A. That's how high I jump. Now L. Stop moving around, you dumb bastard. Look at that. Ah, damn it, Eric, you bastard. That's nasty. Naughty. Okay. Unfortunately, this is gonna really bone me because I absolutely hate the thumbsticks. No, no, failing. No. Ah, bastard. Eric, curse you! No, I am horrible with thumbsticks. So I'm gonna have to go yell at Eric for about half an hour, and then I might come back to it. I don't know, but that's basically where I'm gonna have to stop because I can't do this with a thumbstick. It's just not my style, because look at this. That's, yeah, okay, but then when I go to press up later, I get this kind of drifting effect because I can't do a pure up. If I'm slightly over like that, I'm creeping, and then all of a sudden I'm off the platform. So that's about a bit odd for me. Let's talk about the graphics while I'm standing here. You have these beautiful drawn backgrounds. The foreground looks a little bit plain. It kind of works, but I would like to see some kind of texturing or something like that, and I'm sure that there's a plan for that. Skeleton, his arms look a little bit too short. The proportions are a little bit strange. I don't know, it just doesn't quite seem right to me anatomically. I think it's his forearms are too short or something. The actual sprite looks great, like the motion of it, like the jump is great. That's a natural kind of thing. I really like it. But the wall climbing aspect is fantastic, but damn it, I just cannot make these. Oh. Shh. Okay, onwards we go. No, and then bam, I'm straight back down to the bottom. And this for me is a controller thing. I'm not liking it greatly. And yeah. Okay, anyway, so that is Afterdeath, and this was Noblecale for Noblecale.com, Feedback Friday number 47. If you do actually do better with a thumbstick than me and you have an Xbox 360 controller, you should definitely check it out. I'll put all the links and everything down the bottom. Have a great one. See you later.